Like, I want my money back. This is a scam. I paid this, that for it.
Exing all my exes and my exing all my exes and my
What's up, guys? It's 𝗧𝗪𝗫 here, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, what's up? I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a chit chat. Get ready with me with this look right here, and I'm going to be discussing the very hot topic right now on my experience with 𝗬𝗠𝗃 YouTube hustle course. So if you want to know all about the course, my thoughts, my opinions, and this look, keep on watching. Alright, y'all, so I obviously have my brows on already because y'all know brows be taking forever to do. So now all I have to do is shape them, and as y'all can see, my hair is different. Shout out to my homegirl for slaying this laid hair or whatever. Okay, so let's get on into the real tea of why y'all clicked on this video, why y'all want to know. Let's just get on into it. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the 𝗚 Camo Concealer to carve out and shape my brows. What I use for my brows is the ColourPop Brow Boss in the shade, what shade is this? Dark brown. And then I use the NYX pomade in the shade black. So I kind of like my brows on the darker side. So yeah, so let's just get on into the tea or whatever. I took the 𝗬𝗠𝗃 YouTube hustle course, right? So this course was pretty much 2 weeks long. And how I even found out about this course was actually through my best friend. So shout out to you, Shay girl. Thanks to her, I found out about this course or whatever. So she actually DM'd me and was like, yo, 𝗬's having this course. So I was like, okay, bet, let me see. Because y'all know Instagram's algorithm is wild. So I didn't, sorry y'all, I gotta concentrate real quick. I didn't see her post, right? So my best friend was like, yo, this course might be lit. So I looked at it and I was like, actually, I'm gonna do it. And at first I wasn't going to, just because, I don't know, like honestly y'all, I was nervous, not because of her, but I was just nervous in general to put myself out there. I didn't really know what to expect. I'm trying to get back into doing YouTube and pushing myself, especially during this time and being in quarantine. So this was like the perfect time for me, right? I went ahead and signed up for it, and I seen on the post that she had a offer code to use or whatever, a little discount code. So I was like, bet. So right off the bat, I paid, I think it was like $49 for it. So I paid $49 for it. So I was super excited and couldn't wait. But they sent out an email saying, check your emails as time gets closer. We'll be sending out, everything you need to know about the course and the class. Don't worry. So, as this was advertised on Instagram, it was advertised that it was going to be, 100 girls in the class, which obviously it ended up being more. If any of you guys seen any of the other reviews, you'll know that it was way more than that. So yes, I believe like the night before, I got like an email giving me access to the app that we were going to use for it, right? Everybody got an email that night before explaining what to look forward to. You needed to download an app in order to, look at the courses and stuff. So the app that we used for the whole entire course was called Band. Now, I've never used this app before. I never heard of it before. So I was like, let me download it. And obviously, for some reason, I guess my email was a little bit later because by the time I downloaded it, I actually had to be, accepted into the course or whatever. So I had to wait to get accepted in. And there were already like, tons of girls in these chats or whatever. So I was like, dang, I must have got the email kind of late. So basically it was one main chat. So one main chat, which is for the YouTube course. And then it was like four or five other chats within the app or whatever that was based off of your niche of what you like to do. So the main group, y'all, was bananas. Like, it was obviously more than 100 girls. It ended up being like 900 and something girls in this main chat. Now, you know, I was impressed at the fact that it was so many girls, because I was just thinking like, okay, this will be a perfect opportunity to network with other people, other creators. Like, I wasn't really impressed at the fact that it was so many girls. It was just high-key overwhelming. It definitely was overwhelming for sure. So like I said, I logged into the app, you know, was trying to get used to it. The app was going crazy that night. All the girls was just dropping their YouTube links. They was just dropping, you know, just a whole bunch of different links to try to you know, gain subscribers and gain followers, which obviously I get, but at the same time, it definitely was overwhelming, because it's like, it's not just about gaining followers and gaining, you know, subscribers. It's also about, you know, creating, but it's also just about, you know, networking with other people. I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Foundation in the shade at 385. So, it's about networking with other people as well. It's not just about, you know, getting followers. I mean, because anybody can get followers, but if they're not genuine followers and, you know, don't interact with you, then it's like kind of pointless. So, yeah, so I got on the app, was trying to figure out the app. I ended up turning the app on silent because it was just so many notifications that I was so overwhelmed, y'all. Like, I was so overwhelmed with all of the notifications that I kept getting. So the course was obviously 2 weeks. We had classes Monday through Saturday. So we actually got the syllabus for that week, I believe that Tuesday. I don't think it was ready that Monday. So she gave it to us that Tuesday. So first day of class, first night of class, actually, I should say. She, during that day, she made a poll asking what time would be the best for everybody. And everybody mainly said 8 o'clock. So our classes was at 8. First night was a little hectic. I would say it was a lot of technical difficulties as far as like the app. Like, sometimes like the app would freeze, and she was like an hour late. But that's because she had technical difficulties. Now, don't get me wrong, I've seen all of the other, you know, I've seen quite a bit of reviews on this course, and you know, everybody has their own opinions about, you know, their thoughts on the course, you know, if they learned anything, if they didn't, if it was a scam, whatever the case is, everybody has their own opinions about it. But me personally, this is just coming from my personal opinion. I didn't think it was that bad. Now granted, there were technical difficulties, but it wasn't like something that I'm gonna bash her for, if that makes sense. So night one didn't go so smoothly. You know, people was going in the group chat when she was late. Like, I want my money back. This is a scam. I paid this, that for it. But my thing with that is, she definitely had like an offer code that she had on her Instagram account when she posted about the course. So I don't know if like some people didn't see it or didn't realize it, but you definitely could have got a discount on it from Jumpstart because she had like a little discount code up there for it, right? So then night one was just pretty much introduction, what we're going to be doing for the week and all of that. So like I said, we didn't get the syllabus until I believe that Tuesday night. Now, each night was a different topic. A couple of nights she had different speakers come on. We had a course about Photoshop. We had a course about learning how to edit. We had a course about branding, telling your story. I loved that each night, like the nights that she had speakers, I definitely learned something from those nights, especially a few of them. I wrote down quite a bit of notes on a few of those classes, especially about the brands and marketing yourself, telling your story, because that's super important. on, you know, on YouTube, you want to be able to be relatable to others and, you know, be more personable. Not too personal, but, you know, be personal and not just feel like you're just making a video just to make a video and nobody really knows who you are type of thing. So the classes when she had speakers were like really good. I really enjoyed those, honestly. Week 1, after the first night, it wasn't, you know, too bad as far as technical difficulties. Now, like I said, she was a little late some of those nights, not super late, not more than, honestly, maybe like 30 minutes. But to be honest, like I said, I wasn't really like super like pressed on it because me personally, I was home. I know it was a lot of girls in there that had to like rewatch some of the classes because they were at work or, you know, just couldn't make that class that night. But me personally, I wasn't like, oh my God, like watching my phone, waiting for 8 o'clock to come, and if 8 o'clock didn't come, I was like super pissed about it type of thing. So, you know, I get that this is her first time doing this course. This course is new. You know, I knew there were going to be some technical difficulties, kinks that had to be worked out, things like that. So my expectations wasn't super high because I knew this is her first time doing this course. So I knew it was going to be, you know, just like with anything, it's going to be some bumps in the road and, you know, some kinks that you kind of have to figure out. But overall, it was a good experience. So, back to the app. So, yeah, like I said in the app, each, based off your niche, you had sorry, y'all, I'm literally blending for like 5 years. Each niche, had a different, had like kind of less people in the group chats. And I did like that because it was a little bit more manageable. It didn't feel super overwhelming because those chats were a little bit more condensed. It was like maybe 200 people, 100 and something people. It was a little bit more condensed down, so it wasn't like super overwhelming. Now when it comes to the actual class that night, there was a chat box at the bottom that you can go in and ask her questions. And now, since it's a lot of girls in the actual group, it was a lot of questions that kind of sometimes wouldn't be, you know, answered, which is understandable, especially when you have like a lot of like girls in there. I know she tried to answer as much questions as she could. I felt like she did answer the most important ones, in my opinion. And like sometimes, like if some of the questions got re-asked, like one of the girls in the group chat, you know, would answer the question. But the group chat, I mean the actual chat within the classes was a little, I didn't mind it, but at times, especially when we had like the speakers, at times it got a little crazy because everybody was asking a whole bunch of questions at once while the speaker was talking, and it's like, you know, you trying to listen but still trying to look at the questions. It kind of was like too much going on. So I would kind of wish like the questions was like held until the end of like the whole class of when the speakers was talking, just so, I mean, the speaker could have been answering the questions at the same time as, you know, people typing the questions, if that makes sense. So that I didn't like mind it a lot, but it kind of was like, all of these questions being asked at once, and it's kind of hard. Like even for me, I was like, yo, this is like going super fast. Like the questions was going super fast for me, so I know it was for them. But I get it, you know, people had like a lot of questions about certain stuff. I'm using the Morphe palette. I don't know which one this is, y'all. This is beat up and crusty. If you didn't get anything from this whole entire course, this was definitely a way for you to network. So I don't know, like I feel like anybody should take advantage of that or want to take advantage of that, because there was literally 920 girls in this group chat that, you know, have businesses, obviously have YouTube channels, have, you know, so many amazing things going on, and you literally connect work with all of these girls. So I just thought that was so cool. And I really did like that because, I mean, you don't have like a lot of platforms out there right now that has a community where you can network with other creators, especially Black creators. So I really enjoyed that. But as far as all of the other craziness about like, was it worth it, all of that, like if it was a scam and all of the shenanigans, I definitely thought it was worth it. Those 2 weeks I did learn quite a lot, actually. Like, some stuff I didn't know, and this course was definitely geared towards somebody that's just starting out with their channel. If they don't know, I'm gonna set my face real quick. This course was definitely for people who are just starting out on YouTube, for sure. There were a lot of basics that were being touched on in all of the classes, especially like the editing, being able to learn how to edit on your phone, because I know a lot of them, a lot of the girls edits on their phones, films on their phones. I film on my phone, but I actually edit on my computer. So I know that was helpful to some people. I just feel like, I don't know, me personally, you know, you can't tear down a young Black successful woman. I just feel like, you know, she's out here grinding, doing her thing. You know, this was her first course, and I'm sure the next thing that she has to offer, which I will be taking that course as well, that's coming up soon too, which is going to be learning about brands and how to market yourself to brands and be able to get brand deals. It'll be better, because just like with anything, like it takes trials and tribulations to, you know, figure out what's going to work best. So I feel like, I don't know, I just hate to see sometimes like a lot of like my generation and kind of like the younger generation tearing down others, especially if they're doing something good. So, you know, I know she's held to a higher standard because she's a YouTuber, but at the same time, she's our age and she's young and she's, you know, still trying to figure shit out too. Like, I don't know. I really enjoyed it personally. I don't think it was a disaster. I don't think it was not worth my time, because I still talk to a lot of the YouTube girls. Shout out to all of my YouTube hustle babes out there, because I know y'all watching. I still talk to a lot of them. I'm gonna put my lashes on, but I'm gonna do those off camera. But I'm gonna finish my thought and then I'll do those off camera. But I'm gonna be using these lashes. They are called Mona Lisa, and these are by the Bomb Extension Lashes. You can find them on Instagram. That's how I found them. Oh my god, I'm so obsessed with their lashes. If you love dramatic lashes, 25mm, 30mm, they do have some natural ones as well, but if you love the dramatic lashes, go check them out. But before I put these on, I'm going to put glue on them, and then, yes. So, I do feel like that she maybe could have, you know, connected with some of the girls a little bit more, just because, you know, there were a lot of girls in the group, in the course, in the group, all of that. So I do feel like maybe she could have connected with some of the girls a little bit more, and maybe like the course, like if she does this course again, like a part 2 of this course, she can like actually have a smaller amount. But I do feel like maybe the classes should be a little bit smaller the next time. You know, Jayla's my girl. I've been watching Jayla since, let's see, I want to say since, I'm using Duo Glue as well. I've been watching Jayla since, I want to say, since she was in college, maybe a little bit before that. But I really started watching her heavy when, obviously, her college vlogs. You know, she's from the Carolinas, so of course I gotta support North Carolina girl, because I'm from North Carolina. So of course, naturally, I felt a connection watching her videos. And you know, I've been following her ever since then. Glam Squad, baby. If you're a real OG, you know about the Glam Squad. And little story time, she actually had like a meetup here where I'm from, back when I was actually in school. And I remember I didn't have to work that day, but I think I had to. Did I work that day? No, I worked the day before. So I literally came the next day and was like, yo, she having a meetup. My best friend was like, we gotta go. drove from my school, which was like an hour away, to come to the meetup. She was having here in my hometown, and it was cool. I got a cringe picture with her, cringy picture. Not gonna show that. If you go all the way down to my Instagram, you'll find it. But yeah, so I've been watching 𝗀𝗀 for a long time, so I was really excited about this course, and I'm really proud of her. And I also love the fact that, you know, she shouts us out sometimes or whatever on her Instagram, and I love that. It's like, for me, you know, I love Instagram. Like, I love Instagram stories. That's, I don't know, that's just a part of my daily activities. So of course I was posting about the course every day, and of course, you know, she'll repost, have like a little small conversation in the chat. It was cute, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. I do think that some of like the connection was probably lost because there's so many girls, and you know, if you're not constantly, you know, active, or like if you want to, even like if you're a shy person and, you know, not super active on social media, but obviously still took the course, like, you know, I feel like, you know, she still could connect more with everybody as well. But overall, the experience for me was great. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I learned a lot. Like I said, I made hella connections. I made so many connections with so many bomb girls. Collabs are coming. So I've never taken a course like this ever before. I've never taken a course at all before, especially not like this one, and I really enjoyed it. This is definitely out of my comfort zone, and it definitely motivated me for sure to push hard on, you know, making YouTube videos and literally just learning the back end about YouTube and all of that. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I said, each class she had was, you know, a different class. Like, one of the nights she even showed us like the back end of her own YouTube channel, and, you know, the money that she made on that, and how much money she makes on YouTube and all of that. And well, I'm waiting for these lashes to dry. So that was another thing that, you know, was mentioned in some of the reviews and stuff about like how much she makes and all of that. But everybody knows throughout your course of YouTube, you don't start making money right away on YouTube. So it kind of takes a good little minute for you to, you know, gain some money, gain some coins. And regardless, at the end of the day, regardless of how much she makes, you know, she didn't have to show us that. You know, she didn't have to tell us, you know, the ins and outs of the backside, the back of the house of YouTube and what goes into it, and monetizing your videos and ads, and like, she didn't have to tell us that. And, you know, some stuff you obviously can find on YouTube as far as like certain things, like if you just Google it. But I did like the fact that she like actually showed us her analytics and, you know, her videos and how much she made on those. I mean, it just makes it a little bit more personable and relatable. Like, you know, I can do this too. Like, you know, she didn't start out making YouTube videos getting money. That wasn't a thing, and then over time it became a thing. So regardless of how much she makes, okay, baby, she out here doing it, period. I would do it again. I would do it again. Like I said, she is doing another course coming very soon at the end of this week, actually, about brand deals and learning how to basically market yourself to be able to get brands, to do brand deals, to do sponsorships, all of that. Like, I cannot wait, and I'm super excited for it. And I'm the type of person that I never feel like I'm too good to like learn anything else, or if I don't know something, I don't ask questions about it or something like that. Like, that's not me. I love to learn, and especially from somebody that's, you know, my age and like really like successful and like really doing something and really doing what she loves. And, you know, this is what I'm trying to do as my full-time job as well, as far as my income and things of that nature. So it gives you hope. It really gives you hope, and it's definitely motivation. Like, I can do this as well. It was a really good experience. Like I said, there were some hiccups, bumps in the road, but it was nothing major. Like, oh my God, she's canceled type of thing, which I would never cancel anybody anyways because I hate cancel culture personally. We also had a challenge at the end of all of this, which she created based off of, you know, the 2 weeks and everything that we learned in each class, learning how to edit, learning how to tell your story, learning about thumbnails, titles, descriptions, all of that. She ended up giving us a challenge to do it, which actually is now on her channel, on her playlist. It's called the YouTube Hustle Challenge. My video is up there, which is the last video. So if you haven't seen that one, go watch that one too. Or you can find it on her channel. I think my video is number 50. I want to say either 59 or 60, one of those two. That was super exciting for me because it literally pushed me to measures and pushed me to like things I didn't even know I could do, like me editing how I edit my video. I didn't even know like I could edit like that. So I'm using the Maybelline Great Lash to blend both of the lashes together, mine and the fake lash. Just a little bit, not a lot, because these lashes are already extra. Win or lose, that challenge for me really pushed me to grind harder and work harder and produce some bomb content for you guys, because I really love doing this and I really love creating videos, and you know, I spend so much time making sure my Instagram is popping and, you know, me starting my business, and I want to put as much energy as I do into both of those into my YouTube channel. So it's only the beginning. Okay, period. It's only the beginning. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 30. And I'm just gonna put this a little bit on, not too much. Y'all literally has said before I started this video, I was like, I'm just gonna do a slight B. Why do I have these dramatic lashes on? That always tends to happen. I'm just gonna do a little makeup. Meanwhile, full face. So yes, I cannot wait to see what else she has in store. I'm super excited for her, and you know, any other entrepreneur out here doing it, okay, any other business entrepreneur out here doing it, like, I'm here for it. Like, we just have to learn to support each other and not down other people just because of like small minor mistakes, because we all make mistakes. So that's just how I feel. I'm using the Fenty Body Lava in the shade Who Needs Clothes. I've been using this to highlight, and one of my pictures that I posted like a couple weeks ago, everybody was going crazy because I looked so glowy, but it's literally because I used this as a highlight. And that day I had low-key got carried away and put too much on. I'm using the what is this, the BH number 4 brush to just stipple it out some. But yeah, I feel like that's it, honestly. Like, I don't have really much else to say. Like, you know, the course was great. There were a few hiccups here and there, nothing too crazy. You know, I still love me some Jayla at the end of the day. She's out here doing it, and baby, I'm just trying to get like her, okay? Just trying to be producing some bomb content for you guys, and that's on, period. All right, you guys, so this is obviously the finished product of the look. Oh wait, y'all, I'm lying. I gotta go get my lip gloss, baby. We can't do nothing without no lip gloss. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips real quick, and then I'm gonna go grab my lip gloss. I'm using the NYX lip liner in Nutmeg. Literally my favorite lip liner by NYX. We need some gloss. I gotta have my gloss, period. Once I have my gloss, this look will be complete. Fill that in a little bit. Glosses. Throw that on real quick. Alright, y'all. y'all. So yes, that is literally the end of my chit chat. Get ready with me, all about the 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 YouTube hustle course. We ain't really got no tea over here, baby. Y'all know, like, if you don't know me, I'm not about the drama. I'm not about the tea. I'm not about none of that. I'm all about positivity, good vibes, good energy, and I just want to see everybody flourish and grow out here in these streets, period, because there's enough room for literally everybody, and that's just that on that. So I hope y'all guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next video.